leaving Idaho Falls. I woke up around 4:30 and I left the rest area in Dubois, Idaho. And I drove about 45 minutes to a gas station in Idaho Falls, filled up, got a coffee, and now I'm back on the road and I have about 3 hours to my destination. The Rocky Mountains are coming up again. I mean, they're all around us, they're just not as close as before. But the scenery is about to get really pretty again real soon. This is a really cool drive all the way around. Now here comes the mountains again. They're already getting closer. It's gonna get pretty scenic again very soon. A lot of road work here around Pocatello. We're about 5 miles out of Pocatello, about what, 8 kilometers or something like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool. They are expanding the highway. There's been construction around Pocatello for quite a few years that I remember. It's been quite busy, but look at those mountains. And over here too, the sun is coming out. It's beautiful. Another beautiful day. We're driving south through Idaho on Interstate 15. Idaho is known as the gem state because nearly every type of gemstone has been found here. It's also one of the top potato producers in the world, so much so that potatoes are a part of the state's identity. But there is a lot more to Idaho than spuds. Wide open landscapes, rugged mountains, and outdoor adventures like skiing, hiking, and whitewater rafting. Culturally, it's a mix of pioneer history and small town charm. It's a state that mixes wide open spaces, small towns, and a lot of history, and it's pretty easy to see why people enjoy it. Little break here. Stretch my legs somewhere in Idaho. Look at this. Even the rest stops are cool. I really like this region. At this point in the trip, I was about 190 kilometers from Salt Lake City, which is about 120 miles. And it would take me about an hour 45 to 2 hours to get there. I was arriving at my destination, the halfway point on this trip. It was time for a well-deserved break. I was excited about the prospect of skateboarding on my way back north. I ended up visiting the Idaho Falls and Shelby skate parks and I had a ton of fun. Clark camping was interesting too. This is the Tautphaus skate park in Idaho Falls. Online it looked pretty small, but in person I was surprised at how deep and smooth the transitions actually were. At first it felt a little intimidating, but after a couple runs I started to get comfortable and really enjoyed it. The boat has a nice flow to it and makes for a super fun ride. The park around the skate park is also really nice. It's clean, open, and well taken care of, with big grassy areas and walking paths. The street area looked really fun, but that's not really my jam anymore. I stick to the bow and try to go fast and get your adrenaline pumping. This is definitely a great spot and a perfect stop if you're near Idaho Falls.
application. 14-day limit here at the Clark Canyon Reservoir. Just about 1 hour away from Butte, Montana. Past Lima about, I don't know, 20 minutes. Beautiful, gorgeous place. My trip, my visit with my kids is done. It was amazing. 2 days of pure happiness and laughter. It was super fun. Now I'm making my way back north, back home, and I'm at the Clark Reservoir campground. As you can see, it's pretty dry, and I'm thinking about spending the night right there. There's quite a bit of insects, so I'm not sure still. It's quite early, it's about 1 p.m. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay here or not. Yeah, I'm not camping here. There's like, the insects are just too much. But I just came here to an overlook. That is pretty cool. This is amazing. Such a beautiful place. There's the reservoir right there. I'm gonna film this so you guys can pause and read up. Lewis and Clark were here in their expedition. That's pretty cool.
This is a rest area near Dearborn, Montana. Originally I planned to car camp here, but it was 34 Celsius or 93 Fahrenheit. I started driving today at 6 a.m. and it is now 5 p.m. and I'm beat, but decided to keep driving to the next rest area, which was only about an hour away.
Well, turns out the weather was really hot. It was 34 degrees in the rest stop that I intended to stay at. So I ended up driving all the way past Great Falls. I'm about 40 minutes from Shelby, Montana, which is where I intend to go skating tomorrow, to get to know another park for the first time. Looks like a really fun park. The rest stop is pretty empty, but pretty sure the truckers will show up later on. Still a little rolling hills, but the Rocky Mountains stay behind. They are past Great Falls. Had a great night's sleep at the rest stop. Now the sun is coming up. It's about 6:40 a.m. I'm gonna go skate, baby. Yeah, this part looks fun. This world is much deeper than it looks in the pictures, that's for sure.
After about 3 hours on the road, I finally rode back into Calgary. Looking back, this was such a great trip. I had a blast exploring, skating, and just taking in the drive. Trips like this remind me why I love being out on the road, sharing the experience with you. Thanks so much for coming along for the ride and watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. I've got more adventures lined up soon and I'd love to have you back here for the next one. Until then, take care, safe travels, and keep driving out there, folks.